Yo, 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 yo. Alright, so we back, right? And I just read that part about the lower grade or the low life black woman. That was the first or the lowest of the three categories or the generalizations that this book is, you know, classifying black women as. Let me say that, if anyone's wondering my personal opinion, when I first read that part there, and more importantly, just this whole book, I haven't even read the whole book yet, but when I just read that part and the whole book, it just all resonated with me. I mean, it's just like, and I'm sure it does with other people as well. With that being said, this is not to say that all black women are like this. So, I know people, get in their feelings. This is not saying that all black women are like this, but it is a generalization. The thing is, let's be fair here, and us black men, we have heard all of our lives that black men ain't shit. We dogs. We heard about our fathers, our uncles, our cousins, whoever, and so much so that when the good black man stepped up and tried to say, "Hey, hold on, all black men are not like that," he couldn't even speak his piece because he would be, pretty much, ganged on, and orally raped, verbally raped by women, verbally gang raped by women because all men are dogs and, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, my point is, in saying that, is that no one should take this personal as if someone is pointing you out. Again, if you are taking any of this personal, that means that you should probably go look in the mirror and check yourself. We do know that we do know the condition and how everybody don't know the condition, how we got in this position. But, perhaps if black women studied their history, they would understand this and it wouldn't be such a back and forth fight. But anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing, and let me get off my rant. We're gonna start back here with the average black woman, the number 2 of 3, of the second woman. The average black woman. This black woman is an enigma somewhat. She surfaces as a steady employee, enjoys weddings and birthdays, and may make big preparations for both. She is neat, probably goes to church regularly, fixes her hair nicely, and speaks coherently. She is at least a high school graduate and may have some college or special vocational training. She is not overly ambitious, but is an active participant in life and enjoys it. She is fairly clean and will celebrate and participate in festivities with a zest. She is thoughtful, mannerable, and knows how to meet people. She is proud of her level of sophistication and she may party occasionally. Her behavior with the black man is routine in that she experiences a more controlled form of suspicion, doubt, and fear. She may be shy by comparison to the black woman in the first category, but does tend to make her likes and dislikes known. She is not always talkative and can best be found and examined in general office duty jobs. She is a step or two higher than menial labor, and could be referred to as corny. She does not routinely abuse drugs, although she might get high every once in a while. Alcohol is her vice of choice. She is capable of consenting to marriage for the perceived security and to impress her friends and family. She remains content to work from 9 to 5 weekly and will see her steady her steady bow on weekends or remain focused on her own priorities. She dances at the nicer bistros. She is easier to get along with than number 1. Her most vicious reactions are brought on by jealousy or being jilted. Her fantasies of what a relationship should be like is patterned right off television or from True Confessions magazines. She is as traditional in her activities as American apple pie. She does not ask deep questions and is content to go along with the status quo. Her faith is important to her, and she mentions the good Lord when discussing certain topics. She is attracted to lower class or upstanding black men who are gainfully employed in the workforce. She may visit the fast lane, but she is most comfortable shopping at Lerner's and cooking collard greens for dinner. She has a few secrets, but most of them are trite. She is not necessarily an innovator. She is more of a follower. She enjoys the jerry curl look and fancy cut outlandish hairstyles. She spends of what she has on clothes. She might have a little car, is anxious to meet men and exaggerates about her capabilities and accomplishments. She tries to be entertaining and clever when she is with her man. She is malleable. Malleable or mutable. Okay, so that's the end of that. I don't know if that music got too loud right there, but I'm sorry if it did. But anyway, deal with it. But what I also want to point out that this book was written in 1989, so please don't be thrown off by the old references. Mention the Jerry curl and whatever that is. But okay, so that's the end of The Average Black Woman. That's number 2. I am going to come back shortly, and I'm going to discuss The High Class Woman. I guess this is the diva we're going to talk about. I guess we're talking about the Oprah, the Beyonce. I don't know if we're talking about. No, we ain't talking about them because they got billions. I mean, whatever. But I guess it's all the same. It's all the same mind state. So let me not give them a pass either. Just an interesting perspective, and I'll be back shortly with The High Class. And and The High Class doesn't finish this chapter off. After The High Class, I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but I plan on going through this chapter at least if I don't do this whole book, because I think I think this book is just really needed and to be discussed. Every black household should have it. We should talk about this. But after I read about I finish up the categories about the women, I am going to go and read what this book describes as what the black woman's imagination of what married life is like. And I think you all will find that very, very interesting. And if nothing else, something to talk about. So thank y'all for listening, and I'll be back shortly. Peace.